welcome back to the video. So, 24 hours from when this video will be posted has been the release of a new event that we'll be talking about here for a guide. This is actually one of the first D4FES events that will be happening right now, and it is a multi-medley live. Fun fact is that in the Japanese version, the first event was actually a multi-medley live with the Halloween event, and this one is a bit flip-flop with the second event being the poker event in JP. In this case, you first had the poker event, which was the non-stop Mermaid Singapore, which I tiered 100 on. And seeing this one, this is now a multi-medley. So let's go talk about what a multi-medley is. Now, the multi-medley live is actually split into two different things for this event. You first have, of course, the multi-medley live, which in this case is going to be a bit completely different, as I'll show you all an example. But the second thing also that's going to be it is that there is a regular medley, which you can gain a lot more points within this. So there are 3 different remixes. I have not played it just yet, but these 3 have been selected pretty much by Donuts to be the main used for tiering to get some extra points. So, with that being said, let's go also take a look at the Gacha. And in this case, we have 3 specific new members in this Gacha. Currently, we have this Rei Tagetsu, which is a very good card here. You can take a look. This is the Limit Break version, and this is the Unlimited Break version. So, this is one of them. The other one is Marika Mizushima, which this one I actually have in the Japanese server. And for that, I actually was able to tier this specific event. And the third 3-star will be Haruna Kasuga, which is the main 3-star. And also, there is an event Toa that I actually have gotten, as you can see her right here. In this case, this event Toa here has been maxed, her power is 27k, and if you are definitely going to go for this event, please make sure that current event buffs is actually a mixed event right now. And this mixed event has Rei, Marika, Haruna, and Toa with the style bonus ability of Cool. So that will help you get into your 160% potentially of your bonus. I don't have much big percent here overall. The only mixed I have is the Toa. But this is kind of how I thoroughly design my team. I still have pretty good power, and I'm currently continually increasing Rika as I go. But that also being said, that has been the overall Gacha and team building aspect. Let's talk about multi-medley. So, the aspects of a multi-medley is you actually have 2 specific modes. You have the veteran room and the manual mode veteran room. And in this case, I have decided to use manual mode, and this is good for events that you kind of don't want to auto for, and this is one of the examples of an event you probably don't want to auto. This will give you a lot more thorough rewards and good utilization of bonuses. So for example, here's how it goes. I enter here our veteran room for multi-medley. We get matched up with a couple of people as we wait here. And now the song choice is actually different. So for example, I'm going to pick this song. But the interesting thing about this is that compared to a regular multi, is that this, everyone gets a specific choice. We see some randoms over here, and some aspects where you can also set individually. You click here to change to hard or experts, for example. In this case, I'm just going to go set all to experts, and here we also see some requested. We have some requested and some of the random as we go here, and as you'll see, this is in a style of how medleys go in the actual D4DJ game. So, for example, as you can see here, I'll be playing the first song selected here, which is actually mine, funnily enough. So as you'll see, it will transition pretty soon. Let's see if I can hit this. Yeah, I hit this. So the thing with medleys is that a lot of them are set in different parts of the song. So for example, this is closer to the middle part section. And some songs later on could go closer to the end or closer to the beginning. As you'll see with this one right here, it's going to quickly transition and in the form of another medley. So it transitioned from the song I picked to Brand New World now. And this will be on for the rest of the song. As we approach to the final song right here, we notice also that the groove charge is completely different, and groupie time will be hugely selective depending on when it wants to do it. It's usually on the 4th song, however. Something to also know is that in terms of meta, there really isn't a lot of people picking meta songs like you'd see like Synchro Gazer, Here's the Light, etc. A lot of people like to go pick some fun songs to utilize and such. So in this case, a lot of people just put some random, some of them decide to pick some songs of choice as you saw at the start menu, but usually for me I just pick any songs that I like. But usually it depends on if you want more of a shorter song, then you can try to do that if you want to go towards the meta aspect. As we continue on here, we can go see some of this, and you'll actually see some of the difficulty level progress as you see on the top here. What you can also see is that when you look at member scores, they have this difficulty meter. The red means that I played this on expert, and for lesser colors, like color intensities, it'll be lesser difficulty. As you can see, I only missed one out of this, but you can also see generally they did pretty well. And in this aspect, you can go take a look at getting all these stir bonus, and you get pretty good amounts of bonus as well within the live rewards. In this, I only did a voltage 1 out of this, so I'm not getting a lot of event point game like I used to do. And currently my member bonuses, as we were talking about earlier about teams, my member bonus here is 100%. So that's one aspect of the multi-medley. But where to really get your points is the regular medley live. Now, you can choose between any of these two. You'll also get a specific ranking at the end, depending on how buffed your team is. So, for example, I'm going to play the original mix. In this case, I'm pretty confident with all of these on expert. You can also set to individually if you're not confident with some songs compared to others. So instead, I'll do this. And what's also great about this is that you have the choice of how much do you want to burn. You'll get an 8-time reward if you burn 800 tickets, 400 for 4 times, etc. So in this case, you can also pick if you want to play auto or manual. I definitely still recommend you use manual. And in this case, I'll be doing my first 800 on this stream. As we here approach to the final song, keep in mind that this is more of a solo work thing. This is kind of like what you experience within the club areas, and overall your goal is that you want to try to get as much grinding here as possible. I definitely recommend utilizing the 800 tickets because it's going to give you a lot of bonuses, as we'll see after the song. And this also does not contain any groovy time, as you saw in the multi-lives compared to that, and this is again preset as we were talking about. So as I finish up the song here, I should be able to go combo this song pretty easily. But I think this is going to be a pretty cool event. I really like doing this. I grinded the first event, as I said, on the JP server, and it was, of course, multi-med, and I think multi-med is thoroughly pretty fun overall. So here I got the full combo. I unfortunately did not get the double S like I was trying to predict myself. And also, I will also mention that there will be some missions, as you saw over there. So you can see over here, you actually don't get as much gain here because you're only really using tickets. However, you do get some pretty good live rewards that you see over here. And you also get a great amount of points. As you can see here, I used the 800 and I got 11,744 points, which puts me at 1,606, and that's kind of where the ballpark I want to go. I want to try to get 1,000 in this event, or if not, I'll just get 2,000. But the utilization of Medley Live will be pretty good. What's great also about this event is that there is new achievements added within your specials. So as you can see over here, we got the regular weekly missions, regular daily missions, but there's a now limited area where you have D4FES missions, because this is a specific D4FES event in a series of upcoming events such as the Rondo and Lyrical Lily D4FES event and the Happy Round Peaky Peaky D4FES event. So in this, you actually have a lot of different ones. I already used an energy drink 5 to restore voltage. I also got a full combo in the original mixed medley, and you can do this for any difficulty too. So if you want to get this out of the way, you can just use it on easy. You don't have to go specifically do it on expert like I did. And there are a lot of other different achievements, and the final thing is that you'll get a 5 energy drink 5 energy, and that's great because that's already 25 voltage that you can use for these specific events. Other than that, though, the event will be going on until June 17th at 7:59 UTC, which would be about the same day, June 17th, at 1 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or close to that, where the daily bonus is reset. So if you want to go tier for this event, you have all these different specific rewards. You of course have these rewards, and you'll also be able to get some extra light remixes and a lot of other stuff utilization. The total point rankings goes all the way to top 50k, and for original mix and medley mix, it goes up to 1000. And these specific mixes go all the way until the end of event. It is not like daily, it will be at the end. It's kind of, think of the poker event, for example, if you want to go get some reference on that. And I think there is no daily, I believe. So there's unfortunately no daily reward, at least from what I can see. But I still definitely recommend go trying out this event, and this event is thoroughly fun. As you can see also, in the total event points, there is actually no daily. So there is no daily grinds. This is all for the end of the event, compared to the poker event you all saw in the last event. Other than that though, thank you all for joining in. Hope you guys get to pulling. I'm not going to be pulling, I'm going to be mostly saving, as I explained in my reflections video yesterday. But good luck to everybody who will be tiering through this event. I wish you all luck, and hopefully you can go get the cards that you want. Other than that, this has been Megane from the Chili Clan. Continue to embrace the darkness, and we will see you all in the next video.